My beloved child, do you hear me now? Do you feel these words touching your heart in this very moment? Do not think that you have arrived here by chance, for nothing in your life is hidden from me. I have watched every step you have taken, every choice, every tear, every smile, and I tell you with truth that this moment is holy. This very instant is not an accident but a divine appointment between you and me. I have chosen this time to draw near to you, to speak into the depths of your soul, to awaken what has been asleep, and to stir hope where despair has tried to take root. You are not hearing my voice by mistake. You are not here by coincidence. I am reaching out because my love has been waiting for this meeting. You have searched in many places for answers. You have walked through shadows and carried burdens you thought no one could see. You have hidden questions inside your heart that you feared to speak out loud. Yet I tell you now, I know them all. I know what weighs you down in secret. I know the heaviness of your nights when silence feels louder than any voice. I know the longing inside you for more than this life has shown you so far. And I say to you, listen, for I am near. I am closer than the breath in your lungs, closer than the beat of your heart. My presence surrounds you right now, and my words are the light meant to guide you. I call you by name, though you may not hear the sound. I whisper to you, though the world tries to drown me out. Even when you doubted, even when you wondered if I cared, even when you walked far from me, I never let you go. Do you understand the weight of that truth? Every time you stumbled, I was there. Every time you felt alone, I was beside you. Every time your heart broke, my own heart felt the pain. I have been patient, waiting for the moment when your ears would open, when your soul would pause long enough to receive what I have always wanted to give you, my love without measure. This moment is not small, my child. It is eternity reaching into time. It is heaven bending down to meet you in your place of need. I am not far away. I am here, right now, speaking to you with all the urgency of a God who loves you more than you can imagine. Do not harden your heart. Do not turn away. My hand is extended, and I long for you to take it. I long for you to see that this is the hour, this is the season, this is the very breath in which everything can change. You wonder why I speak with such urgency. It is because your soul is precious beyond all measure. It is because every moment matters. It is because you have wandered in places that have left scars, and I long to heal them. It is because you have listened to voices that told you lies about who you are, and I want to silence them forever. It is because there is an enemy who wants to steal your joy, your peace, your future. But I tell you now, he has no power greater than my love. I came that you may have life, not in fragments, not in pieces, but in fullness, overflowing and eternal. Do you not see? I have been calling you again and again. When you looked at the stars at night and felt a strange stirring in your chest, that was me whispering. When you cried in secret and suddenly felt a calm you could not explain, that was me holding you. When you found yourself longing for something more, when your heart ached with emptiness the world could not fill, that was my spirit drawing you. And now, in this very moment, I am calling louder than before. I am reaching for you not with anger, not with judgment, but with love that cannot fail. You think perhaps you are unworthy. You think perhaps you have gone too far, done too much, or waited too long. But I tell you with eternal truth, there is no distance I cannot cross to reach you. There is no wound I cannot heal. There is no chain I cannot break. Do not let shame silence you. Do not let fear blind you. Do not let doubt steal this holy moment. I am Jesus, the one who gave his life for you, the one who carries scars in his hands as proof of love that never ends. My cross was not just for the world, it was for you personally. Every strike, every nail, every drop of blood bore your name. And now I speak again so that you may know I did not suffer in vain. I did it because I love you. Child, I see the walls you have built around your heart. I see the questions you whisper in the quiet of night. Am I loved? Am I seen? Am I forgiven? Is there hope for me? Hear me now, for I answer you with all of heaven's weight behind these words. Yes, you are loved. Yes, you are seen. Yes, you are forgiven. Yes, there is hope. You are not forgotten. You are not lost beyond my reach. You are not broken beyond repair. Type, Father, I return home to you if you're running back into his grace. Let the truth sink deeply into you. I want you. I do not reach out to you because of what you can offer me. I reach out because you belong to me, because you are mine, because my heart beats with longing for you to come home. This is not about religion or rules or empty rituals. This is about relationship. This is about love so deep it shakes the ground beneath you. Love so strong it breaks chains. Love so tender it wipes every tear from your eyes. This is why you must not ignore this moment. You have turned away before. You have silenced my voice in the past. You have told yourself that another time would be better, that you would think about these things later. But I tell you now, the time is now. Tomorrow is not promised. Yesterday is gone. Only this moment is in your hands, and I am here in it, calling your name, reaching for your heart. If you hear my voice, do not turn away. If you feel my presence, do not resist. For this is not just another passing thought, this is eternity pressing upon your soul. My beloved, I will not force myself upon you. I will not break down the door to your heart. I wait at the threshold, knocking, calling, longing for you to open. But know this, every knock is born of love, every word is an invitation to life, every moment you hear me is proof that I have not given up on you. And I never will. You may grow weary, but I will not. You may wander, but I will keep seeking. You may fall, but I will lift you up. Do not doubt the urgency. Do not think my call is something you can brush aside. You may not realize the weight of this moment, but heaven does. Angels watch with anticipation. The Father's heart beats with longing. My spirit hovers near you, and I stretch out my hand once more. Will you listen? Will you answer? Will you open the door? I love you with an everlasting love. That is why I cannot be silent. That is why I call again and again. That is why this moment, right now, is sacred. Do not miss it. Do not let the noise of the world drown out my voice. Do not let your doubts rob you of the gift I am offering. For I am not offering you an idea. I am offering you myself. I am offering you peace that cannot be shaken, joy that cannot be stolen, love that cannot fade. I am offering you a new beginning, a clean heart, a restored life. And so I say again, listen closely, my child. Feel the weight of my words. Know that you are not here by chance. This is a divine appointment written into the story of your life. It is me, Jesus, reaching across eternity to meet you where you are. My arms are open. My heart is open. My love is poured out. The only question that remains is, will you receive me now? My beloved, hear my voice again. I have never been far from you, not for one breath, not for 1 hour, not for one long night. Even when you felt the world turn its back, even when you believed no one cared, even when your prayers seemed to hit a ceiling of silence, I was near. Do not mistake quiet for absence. My ways are not always loud. Sometimes my presence comes as a soft breeze that stirs your hair. Sometimes it is a small warmth in the center of your chest. Sometimes it is a gentle nudge that guides you without shouting. I am with you in silence, and in that silence I hold you close. Please support our channel, because our sincere aim is to fill your life with joy and help you grow in devotion and reverence toward God. And if you feel inspired or blessed by our work, you may kindly encourage us through the Super Thanks button down below. You have felt alone in places where crowds surrounded you. You have sat in rooms full of people and still felt an empty space where comfort should have been. In those moments you may have whispered, "Where are you?" and waited for thunder or a sign so bright you could not miss it. But understand this. I speak in ways that your heart can hear when your mind is quiet. I am near in the hush between your breaths. I touch the place within you that remembers home, the place where love first met your soul. I come softly because I know your tender parts. I come gently because I will not frighten you away. When your life felt like a desert, when questions were many and answers were few, I walked beside you. I walked with you through the dry lands, carrying water in ways you could not always see. I sent people. I arranged small doors to open. I placed moments of rest along your way. Do not dismiss the small mercies that appeared like sparkles in a dark room. Those were my footprints. I guided you through choices you did not understand, and I held the compass of your heart even when you could not read the map. I arranged the very air you breathed to keep you alive until you could take the next step. When storms rose and winds howled, I was the shelter you did not always notice. I wrapped you with a quiet peace that did not bargain with your pain. That peace may not have fixed everything at once, but it kept you from breaking. It held your soul together like soft hands that do not let go. I know the exact weight of your burdens, and I have carried them, sometimes in ways you cannot name. When the night seemed unending, I was a steady star that never winked out. Trust that I was there, even when you felt abandoned. My presence is not measured by noise. It is measured by faithfulness. There were times you thought I was distant because life turned cruel. You watched loved ones leave, opportunities vanish, dreams crumble into dust. You wrestled with questions that felt too large for your mind. You asked why. Where were you then? I understand those questions. I do not rebuke you for them. I welcome them. Bring your honest doubt to me. Lay it down, and I will sit with you. I will not leave you to carry the grief alone. Even when I did not remove the pain in the moment, my heart was breaking with yours. I felt every tear. I matched your sorrow with my own. I have been present at every loss, and in sacred ways I was doing a work that your eyes could not yet see. I have known you since before you drew your first breath. I knew the shape of your life before time began. I watched you in your mother's womb, and I delighted in you then. I have never been surprised by your choices, nor have I been shocked by your failures. I have watched the long thread of your days, and I have followed it with patient love. I know your name as a song. I know your fears as letters I long to rewrite. I know the places you hide when guilt finds you. I know the ways shame colors your thoughts. You cannot trick me. You cannot hide a single corner of your heart. I know you fully and I love you fully. You may feel that your life is a series of mistakes stitched together. You may believe that the sum of your wrongs is greater than the sum of your hopes. Yet I see beyond any list of faults. I see the person you were made to be. I see the childlike wonder tucked behind your fear. I see courage waiting, like a seed under cold soil, ready to break through when the right warmth comes. I do not define you by your worst day. I define you by my promise to you. I call you worthy because I have given you worth. I call you precious because I have made you so. There are moments when you stumble and feel ashamed. In those moments you may pull back as if I would be disappointed. But my heart is not a ledger that keeps score to punish you later. My heart is a home that opens wider when you return. Come as you are. Bring your brokenness, your doubts, your messy life, and set it down. I will not scold you with the sharpness of anger. I will meet you with the gentleness of a father who knows how tired you are. I will take your wounds and begin to mend them with hands that have known suffering. I will not point fingers. I will place a crown of grace upon you. I have guided you in ways you have called coincidence. I have protected you in ways you have called luck. That friend who showed up at just the right time, that quiet word that lifted you, that unexpected moment of clarity, these were my whispers and my providence. I have sent guardians around you, seen and unseen. I have closed doors that would have harmed you, and opened doors that bring life. Even when your path felt confusing, I was aligning hidden things you did not notice, preparing a future in which you could stand stronger. You were watched over with care, and I will continue to guard you. When fear rattled your bones and worry stole your sleep, I offered a peace that is not like the world's peace. The world's peace is fragile because it depends on conditions. My peace rests on my presence. When you rest in me, you can be calm in the storm because I am with you even in the eye of it. I will be your safe place. I will be your quiet. Let my peace be the bed where your soul can lay down. Let it cover you like a soft blanket through the long night. Rest in me and find strength you never knew you had. I know every ache of your heart. I know the hollow places that seem impossible to fill. Those hollows were not mistakes. They are spaces I designed to hold me. I did not create you to be complete without me. I made you to be filled by my love. When you reach for me, the empty places begin to glow with light. When you open your hands in longing, I pour in mercy and healing. Do not fear the emptiness. Bring it to me, and I will fill it with myself. Listen now. My knowledge of you is not cold or distant. It is intimate and warm. I know the small things, the way you tilt your head when you are thinking, the way your eyes cloud when you remember a loss, the private jokes that make your face light up for a moment. I know the bigger things, the choices that shaped you, the wounds that pause you, the dreams that still whisper to your heart. Nothing is hidden from me, and nothing is too small to matter. Every small act of love you have given or received is held in my hand like a precious jewel. Do not be afraid to let me in fully. When you bring every part of yourself to me, you allow my healing to move through you. You do not need to prepare a spotless house for me to enter. I will come into the mess and make it a place of beauty. I will walk through your dark rooms and turn them into light. I will stay with you not because you are worthy, but because I am faithful. I will not measure your closeness by your perfection. I will measure it by your willingness to open the door. Remember, my child, that my presence is also a voice that guides. I speak truth softly, and I guide your steps when you are willing to listen. Sometimes the guidance is clear and bright. Sometimes it is a pull in your heart, a sense of rightness or wrongness. Learn to hear me in the small things, the choices about kindness, the moments of courage, the whispers that steer you away from harm. I will not shout over the chaos of your life if you never make space to listen. Make room each day for a quiet place where my voice can come in. In that stillness, parity will blossom. I am with you now. Feel the nearness of my love like a steady light. Let it reach the places that have been frozen by fear. Let it warm the cold corners of your mind. Let it be the hand that steadies you. I know you and I love you. I know your story, and I am writing a new chapter. Trust me to walk it with you. I will guide you with patience, protect you with power, and hold you with tender care. In all things, I am near, and I will never leave you. My beloved child, I see into the deep chambers of your heart. I see not only what others can see, but what lies hidden in silence. I know the thoughts you keep buried, the wounds you try to ignore, and the battles you fight when no one is watching. I know the quiet tears you shed on your pillow when the world has gone to sleep. I know the questions that echo in your mind when you wonder if you are truly enough, if you are loved, if you are forgiven. You think no one hears those cries, but I do. You think no one understands the weight you carry, but I understand it more than you know. You carry pain that has been there for years, pain that you thought you had learned to live with. Sometimes it comes like a sharp ache, sometimes like a dull shadow that never fully lifts. You have tried to push it down, telling yourself to be strong, to move on, to hide it. But I tell you, I see it all. You do not need to hide your wounds from me. You do not need to pretend before me. I already know what has scarred you, and I long to touch those scars with healing. I see the loneliness that has visited you, sometimes so heavy that it feels like an unshakable weight pressing on your chest. Even when surrounded by people, you have felt unseen, unnoticed, invisible. You have walked through days where it seemed no one truly knew you, no one truly understood what you were going through. You have questioned if you matter, if your presence makes a difference in this world. My child, listen closely. You matter to me more than words can express. Your existence is not an accident. Your life is not a mistake. Every breath you take is known and cherished by me. When you feel forgotten, I am remembering you. When you feel unseen, I am looking at you with love that does not fade. I know the doubts that trouble you. I hear the questions you whisper. Why did this happen to me? Why did things turn out this way? Where was God when I needed Him most? My child, I am not offended by your doubts. I am not pushed away by your questions. I welcome them. I invite you to bring them to me, because in my presence, even your doubts can find peace. You may not always understand my ways, but you can always trust my heart. I am not far from you in your confusion. I am nearer than ever, guiding you even when you cannot see the path. I also see the mistakes that weigh on you. You remember the words you wish you had never spoken, the choices you wish you had never made, the paths you wish you had never taken. You replay them in your mind and wonder if they have ruined you forever. But hear me now, your mistakes do not define you. Your sins do not erase my love. Your regrets do not cancel my plans for you. I do not condemn you. I came not to condemn the world but to save it, and that includes you. Every wrong you have done, every failure you carry, I have already placed upon myself at the cross. I carried it so you would not have to. I bore the weight so you could be free. I know the guilt that whispers to you in the quiet, telling you that you are too broken to be forgiven, too flawed to be loved, too unworthy to be called mine. But my beloved, that voice is not mine. My voice calls you forgiven. My voice calls you redeemed. My voice calls you chosen. I do not look at you through the lens of your failures. I look at you through the lens of my sacrifice. And in that sacrifice, I see you as clean, whole, and worthy of love. There are fears that still grip your heart. Fear of the future. Fear of being abandoned. Fear of not being enough. Fear of losing everything you hold dear. These fears have built walls around you, walls that keep you from living freely. But I say to you, my perfect love drives out fear. You do not have to live chained by anxiety. You do not have to live trapped in constant worry. I am your protector. I am your provider. I am your peace. Trust me, and I will walk with you into tomorrow. Trust me, and I will hold you steady when the world shakes. I know the secrets you carry, the things you dare not speak aloud because you fear what others would think if they knew. But my child, I already know. I see the darkest corners of your heart, and yet I do not turn away. I do not withdraw my love. I do not despise you. I love you the same, even in those hidden places. My love is not based on how clean or perfect you appear. It is based on who I am. And I am love itself. I love you not because of what you do, but because of who you are to me, my beloved child. Say, I am forever grateful, Jesus, if He has transformed your heart and life. I see the regret that steals your joy. You replay moments in your past, thinking of what could have been if only you had chosen differently. You live in the shadow of what you lost, believing it can never be restored. But I am the God who restores. I am the God who makes all things new. What you see as wasted years, I can redeem. What you see as broken beyond repair, I can rebuild. What you see as hopeless, I can breathe life into again. Nothing is too far gone for me. No story is too ruined for me to rewrite. When I look at you, I do not see failure. I see someone I died for. I see someone worth every drop of blood I shed. I see someone worth every pain I endured. My child, you are not too far gone. You are not beyond redemption. My arms are wide open, waiting for you to come as you are. Do not think you must clean yourself before coming to me. Come rodent, come weary, come mildew, come virvel, come lily. I will not reject you. I will embrace you. I will heal you. I will restore you. I know the heaviness you feel when you try to carry everything on your own. You have worn a smile for others while inside you were crumbling. You have been strong for everyone else, while silently falling apart yourself. You have hidden behind walls of laughter, while your soul wept in silence. My beloved, you do not have to carry it all alone. I am here to lift the burden from your shoulders. I am here to give you rest. Lay it all down at my feet. Do not fear that I will be disappointed in your weakness. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you cannot carry on, I will carry you. The human heart struggles because it was not created to live apart from me. That is why you feel restless. That is why nothing in this world fully satisfies. That is why even your happiest moments sometimes feel incomplete. You were created for my love, and without it, There will always be an ache inside you. But I am here to fill that ache. I am here to meet the deepest need of your heart. Nothing else can satisfy like I can. No success, no relationship, no possession, no pleasure will ever take my place. Only I can give you the peace you long for. Do not think of me as one who stands over you with condemnation. Think of me as one who kneels beside you, who lifts you up, who washes your wounds with tenderness, who binds up your brokenness with gentleness. I do not point fingers, I extend hands. I do not pull you away, I draw you near. I am not angry with you, I am in love with you. And that love does not fail, does not change, does not grow weary. It is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So hear me, child, your heart may be weary, your mind may be troubled, your soul may feel crushed, but you are not beyond hope. I am the healer of broken hearts. I am the restorer of shattered lives. I am the Redeemer who takes ashes and turns them into beauty. Trust me with your pain. Trust me with your doubts. Trust me with your regrets. Trust me with your fears. Place them all in my hands, and watch as I bring life where death tried to reign. I know you fully. I see you clearly, and still, I love you endlessly. This is my promise. I do not condemn you. I came to heal, to restore, and to lift you from the dust. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are mine, and I will never let you go. My beloved child, let me take you back to that moment when I gave myself for you. The cross was not just an event in history, not just a story told across generations. It was the center of my love poured out for you personally. Every strike, every wound, every drop of blood was not meaningless. It had your name written upon it. Do not imagine the cross as something distant or impersonal. See it for what it truly was, a gift from my heart to yours, a sacrifice born out of a love so deep that nothing could stop it. When the soldiers took hold of me, I could have called upon angels to deliver me. I could have ended their cruelty with one word. But I chose not to, because my eyes were fixed on you. My heart was set on your freedom. My purpose was anchored in my love for you. I endured the mocking, the beating, the spitting, and the tearing of my flesh because I saw your face. I saw the weight of sin upon you. I saw the chains of shame around you, and I knew that only my blood could break them. So I stayed. I stayed in the pain because I love you more than my own comfort. Every lash that tore into my back, I carried it for you. With each strike, I bore the punishment that should have fallen upon you. The blood that ran down my body was not wasted, it was the price of your healing. By those wounds, you are made whole. By those wounds, you are given life. Do not think for a moment that you are too small, too insignificant for such a gift. I did it all for you as if you were the only soul in the universe. Type Amen if you believe God is lifting your burdens today, and share this message to comfort another soul.